I think your marketing budget should be determined by like where you're wanting to go. So if you're $1 million agency now, you could do 10% of where you're at now. But I like to think about it as going, if you want to be 2 million next year, well, your marketing budget should be 10% of that. Because then you're thinking bigger. On sales, I put 20% of where you're currently at. And it's not saying I'm going to pay a salesperson 20%. I'm saying everything. All your software that you're using, like your CRM, travel to conferences if we're doing that, or sponsorships, or whatever we have there, we're going to, combine all that. And especially too, when you get a sales manager, that sales manager should be in there as well. So you don't want to kind of upfront the salesperson say, I'll pay 20%. Right? That would be a mistake, because then that doesn't leave any room for anything else. Because at the end of the day, like if you think about, if you want to double your business, now we got 40% gone. The rest could be, the other 40% could be on, or 30% could be on operations, delivery, all that kind of stuff. And then that leaves anywhere from 30 to 20% on profit. You shouldn't be worried too much about profit. None of you are going to sell next year. Not yet. If you did sell and your net profit or EBITDA is 500,000, right? It's under $1 million, so you're only 1 to 2x of whatever your net profit is. So that's not that much money, right? Not in today's world. Like, no one's going to stop working. I want to get you guys to a point where the agency is extremely profitable. You have the choice to sell it, but you don't do it because you're making a lot of money. You have the freedom, you have the predictability. So why sell it? Like, I talk a lot of people out of it. Like, I want you to create an asset from it. So at the point you're at now, why hold on to some of that profit? Let that profit go. Like, invest back into your own business. That's your best asset. That's the one thing you can control the most out of, I'm going to put, all this money into, my 401k or the S&P 500. Like, I do believe you should be putting money away for retirement. Don't get me wrong on that. But if it was a choice between growing my agency faster, I'd be putting it in my agency. But here's the other caveat, right? You remember, we want to build an asset. So if you're building an asset, one of the elements that I look for is the owner ain't doing sales, the owner ain't doing marketing, and they're not doing delivery. So get your shit out of that. Unless you really love that stuff. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you want more content like this, make sure you click on the link on the screen, or check out your most popular podcast platform where the full episode is there. And until next time, have a swank day. What are you doing? Go check it out. Click on the link. I'll see you soon.